Yeah, guys, I'm back, and I said I was gonna do this video a long time ago, and I forgot when, but recently Poke Brad just did a video on his TCG story, and before that, the first original story was through Poke 18, but that was some years back. So I guess this will be the official third explanation story of how I came up in the game, and yeah, that's started off in like '99, I guess, when the Game Boy game had came out. Like I had my first copy was the blue version, and I was completely hooked. It was ridiculous. Like I stayed up till 4 o'clock in the morning playing blue, just like any other kid that was in like sixth grade. Such addiction, I couldn't even put it down. I'm supposed to be asleep, but I'm up playing blue. Gotta go to school in like an hour, and I'm still awake. But anyway, yeah, it started off with the game, and then somehow the cards blew up and became popular. Like, I don't know if it was commercial or I saw some kids at school with like the Wizard of the Coast cards was flooding everywhere, and like I talked to my mom, and I was like, yeah, like can you find those Pokemon cards? Like, I can't find them nowhere. And she said she would get them. So she went to the store and looked, and then she came back with a surprise. So the next day, when I got the cards, I looked at it, I was like, what the hell? It was a big tin, and it had a big squirtle on it. So I opened it up, and I like put the tin on the bed and walked to my room. I was like 12 years old, so I was really freaking short. Had my hair growing out, so it was kind of long, covering my face like a bum. But uh, walked in the room like Mom, these aren't Pokemon cards. These are fucking tops. Like she's like, huh? Those aren't the right ones. Like no, these are tops. These aren't the ones that got the blue and yellow. Like I had to explain like these aren't Wizard of the Coast original formatted cards. But she would like never get it right. So I'm like, forget this. I'm about to get my own money and start looking for the cards myself. That's like the first year I got a summer job. And as I'm working, I'm still searching for these cards. Like I couldn't find them nowhere. Jungle and Fossil was sacred. Like listen to me. Like you couldn't find those packs nowhere. Like they were just as hard to find today as the Shadowless base set packs. That's going for like 60 something bucks now. Or the first edition base set packs, it was that rare because when the trend hit my school, it was around 2000. So the original base set, the first edition's been out. So like the ones that were getting flooded were like the base set 2 packs. And then when we went to the store, like Target, they'll be completely sold out. I'm like, this is ridiculous. I can't find them nowhere. Every time I went to the store, they only had base set 2 and it was sold out. I was so mad. I was so mad. It didn't make any sense. I was like, man, what can I do to find these cars? So I heard like other areas out of town, you got to go like out of the city to find them. And then I would hear that they're sold out. Even if I did leave and go drive like always with my parents to an hour somewhere else, they'll be gone. So I'm like, man, I was giving up hope. So one day, my mom was on her job. She had some city job. She went like southern of the state, and she was interviewing somebody, and her kid, the person she was interviewing, had like a big binder of cards. Well, it was like a medium-sized binder, and he had the original cards. I'm like, Mom, those are the ones. Those are the cards I'm talking about. Like, oh, those are the ones. I'm like yeah, I got like the kid was like, yeah, I got like all kinds of cards. Like I'll give you some for free. I'm like, what? Seriously? So my first 2 cards I ever had of the original were an unlimited female Nidoran and a fossil Omanite. And I had those cards for like over 10 years. Just recently found out that they were still somewhere in the house. They may not be here right now. So yeah. After that, I was hooked. It was like a new addiction. It was stronger than the game could ever be. It was the way that it came out of nowhere. It was like it was like drugs or something. Like you couldn't get rid of it, and there was nothing you could do about it. It was all over the schools. It was it was just crazy. Like when I was working a summer job, I went bought like 6 packs of base set too with my own cash. I remember with the price tag, it was expensive as hell. It was like $23, like for 6 packs. It didn't it didn't make any sense. But out of 6 packs, I pulled a bunch of bullshit. But in the 5th pack, I pulled a hollow Charizard. I'm like crazy, man. I was so like excited because I thought this card was $200. When I went to school, everybody was all geeked up. Like, wait, how'd you get that? Like, I just pulled it. But prior to that, I did the research and I found out that the one that's worth $200 was the first edition one. So they basically the Pokemon was lying to the kids. So like I'm at school, like well, holy crap, where you get that Charizard from? Like I chill out, just base it too. Like oh, he's like oh okay. But anyway, through like numerous trades, I had obtained several holographics of base set. That's mainly what I collected. And then time later throughout the year, people started getting ignorant. People started jacking cars. Cars started getting stolen. I mean, I got a Hitmonchan and a Raichu jacked. Somehow got the I think the Hitmonchan back. At that time, a lot of people should have got like badly hurt, but I didn't take it that way. So a lot of people were getting in trouble, and this was like around the time that they were shutting it down because they got banned. So yeah, like the teachers was getting sick of it, so they at that time they just banned it. So yeah, that's basically what mainly happened. Like it just came out of nowhere. It started to fall off. I remember like later on that year, everybody started messing with the cars because they said it fell off. They came out with that weak ass Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh shit. I don't know why it wasn't better than what we was collecting. So I don't even know how they became popular, but yeah. I remember like some of the gym sets came out. I didn't get a chance to touch it. I didn't touch none of the Neo sets. I think a couple years later, I bought some Team Rocket packs. But after that, that was pretty much it. You know, at that time, instead of listening to your peers, you should have just collected after the base set too. You should have collected as many boxes as possible. And went back and got some of the first base set cards because it wasn't worth dropping a hobby that you love just because everybody at school said it wasn't cool no more. And I probably would have been up like $30,000 right now. But yeah, that's pretty much how I got into it. Right now, I've been noticing a few comebacks from tubers. I haven't been like posting lately. I've been saving money and preparing for a relocation to a better life. And I'll be working on a couple projects. I won't speak on them right now, but they'll be major. I haven't given up on the base set first edition. It's gonna be like extended project. But yeah, if you have any like your wanna like give out your Pokemon TCG story, go ahead. Keep the trend up. Yeah, so yeah, thanks anyway guys. Yeah.